Hi guys, this is a quick tutorial of RECONNECT, the RE/MAX MLS for the Caribbean and Central America. We will study three topics in this presentation. Number one is where are the listings displayed? Once you upload one of your properties to RECONNECT, where are they displayed? The second topic that we will discuss is client match, which is a very powerful feature of this system. Finally, we'll study the CMA, comparative market analysis, which is also an amazing feature that we have implemented. So let's get started. The first topic, where are listings displayed? So this is the way it works. You upload your listings here in RECONNECT, which I will present to you in a moment. So this is where you upload all of your listings for sale or for rent, leases, businesses for sale, things like that. Here's where you upload them. Then all of these listings are displayed in several places. Number one is global.remax.com. This is managed by the RE/MAX Global Headquarters in Denver, Colorado. Also, your listings will be displayed in one of these two websites, remax-centralamerica.com or remax-caribbeanislands.com. These two sites are managed by us, your RE/MAX Caribbean Central America region. Also, depending on the case, your listings will be displayed in either RE/MAX commercial-cca.com, that's for commercial listings, obviously, or in this other website, the RE/MAX collection-cca.com. This is for luxury properties. So over here, you have 5 websites where your properties will be displayed. But it's not only that. Also, we have a mobile app, mostly for the use of your buyers, your clients, your buyers. We have that for Android and also for Apple. Finally, your listings will be displayed in an external provider, which is Point2 Homes, which is an important website in the United States, Canada, and other countries as well. That's where people want to find properties nowadays. It's one of the websites, right? All right, so this is where your listings will be displayed. And this is why it is so important that you upload all of your listings immediately, as soon as you get the listing agreement, as soon as the seller of the property authorizes you to promote their property, you need to upload them, and this is where they will be displayed. All right, now let's move on to our second topic, which is the power of client match. Client match is a functionality of RECONNECT. Let's see how it works. So on the left-hand side, I will be making reference to the listings that an agent has uploaded. In this case, we will be talking about, I believe we have 10 lines here, or 10 little bars, each one of them representing a listing. So this guy is a RE/MAX agent in the Caribbean Central America, has done a very good job, and he or she has 10 listings that already uploaded to RECONNECT. All right, not only that, this person also uploaded the buyers, not only listings, meaning properties, but also buyers. So he or she uploaded maybe 10 buyers as well. Okay, so this person, this agent, has been very active. He has 10 listings and 10 buyers. Now, what's interesting is that RECONNECT will do a client match. So RECONNECT will always try to match the properties with the buyers. When you upload the properties, obviously you upload all of their features and price and characteristics and everything. And when you upload buyers, you also register what's their interest, their price range, how many bedrooms are they looking for, what area they want to buy, so on and so forth. So the system RECONNECT will do a client match. This is the way it works. When a new listing is uploaded, either by this agent or another agent, in his office, in her country, in Caribbean, in Central America, it doesn't matter. When a new property is uploaded by anyone, then the system automatically will search among all of these buyers. And then hopefully it's going to find a match. That's why we call it client match. It matches properties with buyers. But it also works the other way around. When a buyer is added to the system and you specify everything that they are looking for, the computer, meaning our system RECONNECT, our MLS, will do a search in all of the existing listings and will see if there is a match. In this case, there is a match. Guys, I hope you see the power of client match. This is a system that works for you. This is a system that will make you look like $1,000,000 without you having to work any harder. It is truly an amazing system, and it is a very advanced feature that we have in Client Match. So I'm going to switch gears now. I am going to reconnect. So each one of our members, brokers and agents, should have their own login name and password. If you don't have your login name and password, well, you can come down here and say forgot password or contact our regional office. In this case, this is pre-populated with my login name and my password. I'm going to click on login. This is Reconnect. I will describe these two buttons at the top of your screen. The left-hand side says add a listing and find buyers. And the right-hand side says add a buyer and find listings. It tells you also that these two you see in this small red rectangle, that these two buttons are the ones that are most used by our members. So I'm going to click on add a listing. Let's assume that we are going to add a listing. And at the same time, we're going to try to find buyers for this listing. Okay, so click on add a listing. Takes me to this screen. It is the first of 4 screens you see here. First step, then second step, third and fourth step. All right, let's see. In this case, I'm going to select my name. It is a property for sale. I'm going to say the price is $500,000. The currency is US dollars. You see that we work with different currencies. I will fill out only the fields that are mandatory. Mandatory, you can see that they are specified with this red asterisk as it normally works. But you can specify the units of measurement, square meters, square feet, square varas. They use that in some countries. Pre-owned or new construction when it is set to pre-owned by default, and so on and so forth. Now, here is another field that is mandatory, is the title. I'm gonna say title test. Also the description, I'm going to say description test, but you can type in all the description that you want. SEO, there is a field for SEO. So this is how you want your property to be found by search engines. Any keywords, specific topics, the most attractive feature, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to write here, SEO description. Now, it also tells you, this is interesting, guys. Follow me here, please. Is it a general property or a specialty brand? Meaning, if it is a general property, well, a residential property that is a normal residential property, is not a luxury property, is not a commercial property either, it's just a regular general property. So this is set by default to general. And on the right-hand side, you can see that it tells you, where will my property be shown? In the case of general, because we selected general, it'll be shown in RE/MAX Caribbean and Central America websites, also in global.remax.com, and also in our partner point2homes.com. Now, if we change this to RE/MAX Commercial or the RE/MAX Collection, you will see that these logos will change. if I go to Remax Commercial, look how the logos change. Now it's telling you that your property will be displayed in these 4 websites. It included the remaxcommercial-cca.com. If you change this to the Remax collection for luxury properties, it will change again. See, now it tells you that it'll be displayed in the Remax collection-cca.com. Next, you need to determine if this is an exclusive listing agreement, yes or no. We accept both exclusive agreements and non-exclusive agreements. Some people call them open agreements. But in either case, you need to have something in writing, a written authorization by the owner to sell, to promote his property, not to sell, but to promote his property. Then you specify the contract date and the expiration date. The contract date by default is set to today. The expiration date, I'm going to put it 3 months out, March, April, May, June. You can also register the owner's name, the owner's email address, the owner's phone number. Guys, these are very, very confidential fields. Nobody will see these fields. The public will not see it, and your Remax colleagues will not see the owner's name, email address, and phone number either. You can enter this information. This is mostly for you to have a register of this. There is also internal remarks in English and Spanish. Internal remarks is any comments or notes that you want to add for, and it says here the public does not see these internal remarks. Only you and your Remax peers will see them. You can specify minimum price, whether the seller is motivated to sell, etc., etc., etc. So this is the first of 4 steps. I'm going to click on Save and Next. This is going to take me to the second step. We are now in location. The address is mandatory, so I'm going to type in test address. Driving directions, you can type in driving directions. You can specify state, department, province, city, municipality, or location. Well, but the one that is truly mandatory is address. Also, in this map, you can move the pointer where the property is located. It doesn't have to be the specific corner where the property is located, but it can be the general area. But it is important that you move the cursor where the property is. Now I'm going to click on Save and Next. This takes me to the third step, which is features. In features is where you specify bedrooms, bathrooms, number of stories, year it was built, garage, etc., etc., etc. There is nothing mandatory on this page, so I go to Save and Next. This takes me to photos and videos. Here's where I can upload my photos. Let's see what properties. Okay, I think I have a few. Yes, so I'm going to upload these 6 properties, these 6 photos. So it is a fast upload, and so all of my 6 pictures are already uploaded. If I have a video, which I should, I can embed the code here. If you have a virtual tour, you can put it here. Even if you have a 360 video tour, you can also put it here. Then I will click on Finish. And guys, I want to bring your attention to this. This is an important disclaimer. It says, before you hit I accept, you need to read this. By publishing this list, I acknowledge the following. You accept 3 things. Number 1, that I have written authorization from the owner to market this property publicly. I have also made sure that the legal paperwork is in order and that this property can be sold. Failure to comply with these requirements can have serious negative consequences to my peers and to the Remax system. Of course, if you upload a property for which you do not have written authorization from the owner, you will work for nothing and you will make everybody else, all your colleagues, all your Remax peers, work for nothing. So guys, this is serious. Please never upload a property for which you do not have written authorization to promote. Second, a property that is not an exclusive contract may appear repeated in RECONNECT, of course, because we have no way to to avoid duplicates, because the wording can be totally different. In other words, the non-exclusive property may be uploaded by more than one agent with similar or different information and pictures. Finally, and this is a little bit of a duplication, but not entirely, this is about the pictures that you uploaded. You're saying, I have written authorization from the owner to make these pictures public in an effort to market his or her property. Now I'm going to click on I accept. And when I accept, it is uploading and it says, good job, yay, your listing has been published, listing number, okay. And guys, look at this. Show agents with potential clients. This is key. When I click on this button, show agents with potential clients, the system will do the client match that I described before. So I'm gonna click on this and let's see. Well, in this case, it says no results found. Well, I understand that. No results found because I have not uploaded any buyers, or I am not truly part of, because I don't sell. So I'm not truly part of this game. So it's telling me no results found. Okay, perfectly fine. If somebody had uploaded buyers anywhere in the Caribbean and Central America, where if one of these buyers was looking for the property that I just uploaded, the buyer name would never be displayed, but the agent's name, the agent that uploaded that buyer, would be displayed here, and you can contact them and you can tell them, hey, I think I have a property for your buyer. Is he or she still looking? I have a property for them. Okay, this is one side of RECONNECT, this side here, add a listing and find buyers. I just took you through that process. Now I'm going to go to the other side of the coin, add a buyer and find listings. Let's click on this button and let's see what happens. So we are going to be adding a buyer. First name, I am going to say test first. Last name, test last. Email, I'm going to say test@gmail.com. Phone number is optional. Search name, okay, not the name of the person, but the name of the search. So in this case, I'm going to say test 101. You set an expiration date. I'm going to give it 3 months, April, May, June. Then the system is asking you, email your client with some, email your clients when somebody uploads a matching property. You can say yes or no. It defaults to no. If you say yes, RECONNECT will update your client automatically. It's going to send an email to your client saying, hey, somebody at REMAX just uploaded a property that matches your criteria. Take a look. Or you can say, no, I prefer to update my clients manually. And you can also select the email of the language that the client will receive, in this case, English or Spanish. I'm going to click on next. Now, I don't think we have any mandatory fields here, so I'm going to click say, well, here is where you specify the location, the property type, number of bedrooms, bathrooms, price, currency, if they want swimming pool, maid quarters, view, furnished, pet-friendly, seller financing, whatever it might be. I'm going to click on save and show results. Good job, your operation was successful, your information is loading. Let's see what happens next. I can see that this is working. It tells me here in the upper left-hand corner that the computer is working, it's doing the search. And look at this. It found a bunch of properties that might be of interest to my buyer. So from here, this is bingo, another client match. That's why it's called client match. It matches clients and properties, properties and clients. From here, it tells you, please select an action for the selected properties because we are going to create a PDF. So this property that could be interesting for my buyer, I'm going to include it in my PDF. Also, Let's see what else. This one, I'm going to include this one in my PDF and also this one. Okay, so I have 3 properties that I want to include in my PDF. I selected them. Now I click on PDF. And this created a PDF of the 3 properties. And this is a document, a PDF that I can save to my computer and email to my buyer, telling him or her, hey, I have great news for you. There are 3 properties that match your criteria. Take a look. Tell me which of these properties do you want to see tomorrow. Perfect. This is a client match. It matches properties and clients and properties. I just described these 2 buttons, add a listing, add a buyer. I'm going to scroll down to the lowest, to the bottom here, to this other button that says CMA, Comparative Market Analysis. Well, first, let's take a look. What is CMA? I'm going to go back to this presentation here, to the description of CMA. What is a CMA? Comparative Market Analysis. A CMA is a tool. What is it for? Well, it is to estimate the price of a property. How do we do that? By comparing it to similar properties that have sold or are for sale, also for lease, in that same area. You can share this summary with sellers to educate them about current prices. Okay, let's see in reality, how does this work? CMA, I'm gonna click on CMA. Again, the description, the definition appears here. A CMA is a tool to estimate the price of a property by comparing it to similar properties that have sold, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I am going to go to Costa Rica. Let's see, right here, I'm going to go to Costa Rica and I'm going to see results. Oh, address, I'm going to say Santa Ana, which is a neighborhood in Costa Rica. And it is looking for all of the properties, whether they have sold or they are currently for sale in Santa Ana, Costa Rica. And it tells me there are 55 properties that match my location criteria. And it asks me here, do I want to include this property in my CMA, in my PDF? So here I can take a look at the, a picture, or if I want to see more details about this property before deciding whether I want to include it in the CMA or not, I can view details. It tells me that the status is actively being promoted for sale, the title of the property, the address, the initial asking price, the sold price if it's sold, the sold price versus listing price in percentage, and so on and so forth. So I am going to select 3 of these properties, just the first 3 to make it easy, and then I'm going to create my CMA. And this is the PDF that was created. It says Comparative Market Analysis, Ricardo Cardenas, my name, obviously, and the office that I'm affiliated with. In my case, it is the regional office. These 3 properties are currently being promoted for sale. So I can download this PDF and then send it to the seller, to the owner of the property that I am listing. And I can tell him these are the properties that we will be competing with. These, whether they are sold or currently for sale. So your property is not worth $1 million as you think. It is worth 700,000. And here is the information to prove it. So this is very objective, very professional. This is an amazing tool that can help you get listings at the right price from the beginning. And that's why it is called comparative market analysis. It is a comparison of all of the similar properties, similar to the one that you are listing. Okay, Guys, I hope that this was of great interest to you. I hope that you are as excited about Reconnect as we are at the regional office. In another video, we will describe the rest of the buttons that appear on your screen. But what I gave you is the gist of two amazing functionalities. One is client match and the other one is CMA. So thank you for watching and good luck. Happy selling, guys. Bye.